great team that I built.
That's it.
So I forgot that the Hall of Fame was on, actually, and I missed the inductions, but I caught some of the speeches on Sports Center.
Yeah.
And Peyton Manning was really funny.
Peyton Manning was funny in the beginning, then he got kind of touching in the end.
Right, because he grew up.
He grew up with his dad.
His
right.
father played for the Saints, and his brother, and his other brother was a receiver, and he would have played in the NFL too if he hadn't hurt his
back, right, neck.
So, the Hall of Fame is something I used to pay attention to, being a big sports fan, and I know you are too. So, congratulations to the Hall of Famers. And Jimmy Johnson, the Cowboys' ex-coach, is not even in the ring.
Oh, no.
Of honor.
He's in the Hall of Fame, though.
He's in the That's pitiful, don't you think? That is pitiful. But anyway, we're going to go to a break, and we'll be right back right after this.
You're listening to the best damn activist on the microphone. One hell of a podcaster. And his co-hosts, Mr. T. Crow and Anthony Scott Dover.
I like that.
Hell of a team. Sweet.
Hey, she knows what she's talking about, man. We got to keep her around.
Right. Welcome back to the show. Hey, Crow, I wanted to ask you, because you told me that you had something to say about landing on the moon.
Yeah.
And I was curious about what exactly is it that the brother's going to say about landing on the moon. So give me the lowdown on landing on the moon.
All right, people. Here's the moon landing. You ready? Look out your back doors. Look out your side windows. You see the landing on the moon right there. It never happened. I mean, everyone should know this. You know the thing about common sense? It's not that common anymore. Common sense is not that common.
So why don't you think the moon landing happened? Explain it to me.
The reason why they said it happened?
I'm one of these people who believed in the moon landing.
Okay, okay, then let's have this.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you what I ask everyone who believes in it. Why haven't we been back?
Because they don't need to go back, because they've already done it, and it's just a big rock. It's a satellite around the Earth. I mean, what's the point of going back to the moon? They've already done it once. They was up there. They found out there ain't shit up there. You know what I'm saying? They brought back some rocks, tested them, worked on them for years, and they realized there ain't nothing up there. There's no atmosphere. There's no water. There's no grass. No trees. There ain't nothing up there. So why?
There's nothing up there, right?
Yeah.
Including us. We never been there either.
Okay.
Scientific. I mean, you could just look and tell. Number one, we're American. We're greedy.
Uh-huh.
If anything, we got space stations, right? If we have space stations that float around the Earth, they're floating in space, right? They're satellites themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they're floating in space. Why not? What would be better than having it on the moon? Because on the moon, it's stable. It could be there, and it's not going to get hit by other rocks or whatnot, other asteroids. But here's the thing about the moon landing. We've never been there. And they say, well, we've been there in 1969, 68, 69, the technology. The technology in 68, 69, I was born in 70. Do you remember the cars we rode in?
Yes.
Do you remember the bicycles we rode?
Right.
You remember the clothes we wore, the TVs we watched? Yeah. Here's technology now. Look at the TVs you watch. You watch it on your phone.
Bell bottoms.
Yes. In 1969, you mean to tell me the technology was great enough to get us to the moon, and we can't do it now?
Oh, they can't do it.
They can't do it, or they would have been back.
I think they can do it with the technology we have now. I mean, Jeff Bezos just shot a big dick rocket up into the space.
He went to the edge of space, so they say.
Okay.
Well, that's the outer layer of the atmosphere, and he came back. You're right. Mark said it does. You're right. The space station does belong to Russia. You're absolutely correct. But but if they've been to the moon, don't you think they would have put one there? No. We've never been there. And the only reason why we say we've been there is because we were in, space wars, so they call it, with Russia at the time.
The space race?
Yep.
Okay.
So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get this Hollywood setting set up, and let's say we landed on the moon, get them out of our hair. Oh, my goodness.
Listen, I think they just don't have anything to prove by going to the moon. If we've been there, just to say hypothetically, if we had been there, there ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing to achieve.
That's what America likes. Nothing.
Is
Anything to blow money on. If we pin to the moon, trust me, there'll be some rich, wanting to live there.
Right.
Wanting to prove something.
Right.
We've never been there.
Okay.
And it's going to come out.
It's going to come out?
Oh, yeah. It's going to come out just like what we're about to talk about now.
What was that?
I want to talk about this great experiment.
What experiment?
Experiment called COVID.
Okay. Let's go to COVID.
Oh, yeah. This great experiment called COVID, right? And the vaccine. Okay, there's 4 different, variations of the vaccine, right? Mm-hmm. Have you been vaccinated?
I have not yet been vaccinated.
Okay. But anyway, those who've been vaccinated can only use, you take vaccine X, don't mix it with vaccine Y.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why. I could mix Duncan Hines and Betty Crocker together, make a cake. I could take some Dimetapp and some Theraflu together. Mm-hmm. I could take some NyQuil and what was that? NyQuil and what we used to take, Quiveron or something for your cold. You can take that together.
Yeah.
Why can't you take these vaccines together? Okay. Because they got you marked A, B, C, or D. You're an experiment. They want to see how each one's going to react to the human body. And number 2, this is the most important thing, people. If I could shout this from a tree. Reason why I'm not taking it, you want to know why?
Why?
It's free!
I want to know.
If America gives you something free, it ain't no damn good. It can't be any good. Man, you know what? You got cancer? Is that stuff free?
No.
You got diabetes. Is the insulin free?
No.
Well, what the hell are they gonna give us this free for?
Well, it's not exactly free.
It's free. You?
The government's paying for it.
So they say.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, man, it's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. And the reason it's free is because we're gonna study you now.
Okay. What do you think is going on with the vaccine?
That right there.
That they're injecting us with microchips?
I don't know what they're injecting us with, but if something's not right, put it like this. I think they're using COVID to cover up for the vaccine. You understand what I mean? Look, in order to get people to do this human experiment,
okay,
we can't say, we'll give you $1,000, take this shot, see what it do. People aren't that stupid anymore.
Right.
You can't put protozoa in a petri dish and poke it like that. You can't use lab rats. You need human samples.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's use, say COVID's going to kill you. Let's say it's running rapid. People are sheep. Okay, well, hell's bells. What's in it? We don't know, but it's going to cure you. Okay, line me up. Man, who does that? Even heroin addicts know what the hell they're shooting up most of the time, and if they don't, it kills them.
I don't know what's in a bowl of Apple Jacks, but I still eat it, man.
You can read the ingredients on the side.
but I don't know what it is. All these words, citrates and nitrates and everything.
Guess what, Jam?
What's up?
They ain't even give you one word what's in these damn vaccines. Protein, supposedly. Well, hell's bells. I tell you what. Shoot me up with some good old protein, and you can get that from chicken, beef, green beans, lima beans. Any kind of bean is full of protein.
Right.
It rhymes with it.
Yeah, protein.
Oh, my. Yeah, man, look. I tell you what. I can't really. People, you're going to do what you do.
Yeah.
You're going to listen to the horn you want to listen to. You're going to follow who you want to follow. I can't tell you don't get vaccinated, and I can't tell you to get vaccinated. The only thing I can do is just say, think about it. Use a little common sense. It's free, number one.
Yeah.
We don't give anything away valuable that's free. This is not what this country was built upon. This is not what it lives upon. This is a capitalistic society. Nothing is free. And here's the second thing. Do your homework. Oh, wow, you can't. It just came out.
Yeah, that's right. And that leads me to this. Because I have some disagreements with people that shall remain nameless who are trying to scare people online, but they've admitted that they don't have enough information to form an opinion.
Well, hell's bells. That doesn't sound right.
Yes, some people, like I said, guys who I have disagreed with and argued with on Facebook, have said, well, nobody can sue because they don't have no lawyer will take the case. And I said, because they don't have enough information.
It's
You know
new,
what I'm saying?
right?
So, from what we can see so far, I have not been vaccinated yet. I'm getting eerily close to getting the vaccine because I was trying my best to wait to see what happens. What is the reaction that people who have had the vaccine have? And so far, it's been a reaction of most people have been fine. There's adverse reactions. Some people have an adverse reaction, or you'll have a few people who die, but nobody proves that they died from the vaccine. But of course,
they've been vaccinated, and they died. That's
right.
That's always going to be part of the issue.
Yes, but most of the people, 99% of the people who take the vaccine are fine. So, and they say this new Delta variant, this new Delta variant.
You know what they're going to say? Until 100% of the people are vaccinated, there's always going to be a variant.
Well, there's never going to be 100% of
Right.
people vaccinated.
But until they get the numbers they want, there's always going to be a variant. And it's always going to be worse than the other.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with that. What happened to H1N1?
I don't know.
Me either. What happened to bird flu? That was H1N1, right? Swine flu.
Flew away.
Exactly. This is my whole point. These were all props to get us to this point. Now, let me tell you what COVID does. Since COVID has been in our world, prices on everything have shot up. Okay, not just that. Everything is, like I was telling you earlier, all the servings have gotten smaller, like I was talking earlier. This is what we're going to talk about with COVID. COVID has been their key to unlock the lock to change the world. It's a takeover. Everybody's blind because they're wearing masks. They're looking to get vaccinated. They're not paying attention to what's really going on. This is the greatest covert operation I have ever seen.
Yes, but what do you think? What do you say to people who are
Dying?
Their immune system is compromised by something else? Should they get vaccinated?
Okay, let me ask you this. And this is what I ask a lot of people. How many people a year die from the common flu?
I don't know.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. It's millions.
Right.
And we don't talk about it.
Yes, but they have a vaccine.
I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, people, I'm not saying COVID is the flu. I'm just saying, look, this is life.
Yeah.
We got to deal with certain things. They are using this COVID situation to change the world in front of your eyes. This is why I said dictatorships. This is how dictatorships become apart. They change the mindset of the people. And you're like, how in the hell could Hitler run this many people? Well, he changed their mindset. And they become sheep. And what do you think America's becoming right now? It always has been sheep. Now, it's not Republican or Democrat. It's not this, not that. It's like, we're taking your freedoms, your so-called freedoms, away from you. Look, the NFL, you can't play if you don't get vaccinated. You can't have this job if you don't get vaccinated. That's the government giving them kickbacks to make people get vaccinated.
Right.
But it's your right as a human being to wake up to say, I don't want this in my body, or I do want this in my body. They're taking that from you because COVID's killing you. COVID's everywhere. You better get this shot.
Yes.
Man, look, it's going to come down to vaccinated versus unvaccinated, and it's not going to be white or black anymore. It's not going to be rich or poor. They want soldiers, and they're going to get them.
How they
And here, they got concentration camps ready, baby.
concentration?
Oh, yeah. This is no lie. They are ready. They got them. I've seen them. And it's another thing, the cars. You know, that's what I deal in. There's fields upon fields of cars, far as the eye can see, of brand new vehicles that they're not releasing.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
That computer chip, right? That runs your car.
Yeah.
Guess who makes it?
Who?
China.
All right.
Okay, so China's not giving up that chip, or America's not going to buy that chip. Whatever's going on, it's something to do with that chip.
Deep. Sounds really deep.
And Toyota, Honda, Japanese makers, and German makers, they're like, we'll make our own. So pretty soon, you'll see new cars back out there. But if you go like what I do for a living, And you go to some of these brand new car lots, got 15